Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, bringing you a grand solar minimum update Tuesday, April 8th at midnight, 2019. You're looking at the GFS models, which are not schmodelific. They are dangerous and slanderous. Where's Puxatawny Phil when you need him? He's buried up in New York. But that's not the meat of the pork. Take a look. The blizzard of the century is about to hit the plains in the upper Midwest. It's going to begin on Thursday and end on Saturday, and that's 3 days of power. Hours of power as this baby moves through here. Not to mention a secondary system which is forecast to begin on Sunday, April 14th and move up through and including the southern Appalachians. All of Pennsylvania, southern New York, picking up the pork. I'm no dork. Keep calm. It's boom time. Severe weather risk increases for possible thunderstorms and ping-pong ball-size hail. Where's the crack hail when you need it? The risk of severe weather bumped up ahead of potential thunderstorms and hail Monday evening. Kate Gardner with Fox 8 Max Weather said, forecast increase from slight risk to enhanced risk at 8 a.m. Tuesday, which was your lose day for the ping-pong hail, which is tomorrow. It's a nice dress, and I don't even know where she's reporting from. But there may be ping-pong size hail in the region, and enhanced risk stretches from Charlotte to Raleigh, including much of the Piedmont Triad. Holy crap, speeds of winds could reach 58, which is great if you're flying a kite. Thunderstorms in the Carolinas bring threat of 60-mile-per-hour gusts, so you better have a parachute quarter-size hail. No crack hail in this region. National Weather Service says, boom! Holy sh! I'm already off the hizzock, and I haven't even chishooked. What's going on? I don't want to loan anything. I want to boom! Damn it. Take a look at this. Holy sh! Thunderstorms with gusty heavy rain, most noticeably rare, and large hail fired up across the two Virginias. The Virginias! Governor! Multiple rounds of showers and storms in which there could be still isolated severe threats of strange-shaped objects falling from the sky. Holy! What the fuck is that? Nobody knows. It's called hail. But then in Texas, it's like a Lexus getting smashed to death. Or a Dodge Neon. However you want to look at it. But that hail is bigger than a baseball, which looks like it has an antenna coming out of it, and it was planted by the CIA. Holy sh! Did I just see that? Did you see that? Is that a winter storm Wesley likely to bring blizzard conditions to the plains? It's insane. Even the upper Midwest, which is the best. Not for this particular baby. Minneapolis, Pierre, Casper. Holy kiss my asper. That is a swath of deadly, devastating snow that will blow and blow. We're going to show you how that works. The intense winter storm will develop in the plains by Wednesday. Heavy snow is likely in parts of the plains in the upper Midwest, which will not be the best. This includes the areas still dealing with flooding, including parts of the Missouri Valley, which will become the Misery Valley. High winds will likely lead to blizzard conditions later Wednesday, mid-April, and no one will report on the fact that a blizzard is occurring in mid-April during global warming. Where's Al? Shut up! Get your hole! Thursday, early Friday, after everybody is destroyed and infrastructure fails and heavy breaks everything, and no one's planning a thing, some severe thunderstorms will also electrocute humans. Whew. Did you hear that? That sounds like thunder. It's coming in here soon. It's coming in early. And we're getting squirrely, so we need to do a dab. So bear with us while you watch the facts. Do it now. Dab it up and fact it up. Dab facts now.
A bomb cyclone is expected to hit parts of the upper Midwest and central plains by Wednesday. This comes just 3 weeks after one of the most intense storms on record struck the region. Some areas are still working to recover from devastating floods triggered by that cyclone. The new storm is predicted to bring record levels of snow to the region, with severe flooding expected to follow. CBS News contributing meteorologist Jeff Berdelli joins me now on set. So, Jeff, where is the storm now, and where is it expected to go?
Contribute! So the storm right now is in the Pacific Northwest. It's going to be crossing over the Rockies tonight, tomorrow, dumping a lot of heavy snow there. But then it emerges into the Plain States, and when it does, it becomes a monster storm. We're talking a blockbuster blizzard. Pressures are going to be almost as low as the bomb cyclone, which was about 3 weeks ago, in almost the same area. So this is going to be
for
a monster
Bardelli.
of a storm, and you can see it right there.
Do it now.
This is going to be the progression, the future radar of the storm, with all the heavy snow over the Rockies. But it's really when it gets over the plain states that it really becomes a very potent storm. We're going to see wind gusts to probably 70 miles an hour, nearly hurricane force wind gusts. It gets stuck.
Holy hurricane
stalls out
rolling.
for 48 hours over some of the same areas. And we're going to see monstrous snowfall totals.
So is that the time frame, 48 hours? Is that how long it's expected to last?
At least.
Oh my
so that's
God.
the unfortunate thing is this storm's going to be moving over some of the same areas that got hit by the bomb cyclone and that got hit by the flooding. And once the storm gets into the plain states on Wednesday,
Blockbuster boom,
it's gonna
cyclone
only
boom
move
warning.
a few miles an hour a day. So we're looking probably at it being generally over the plains in northern Midwest for about a good 48, maybe 60 hours.
So those are the places that are expected to get the most snow then?
So the heaviest snow is going to be in Nebraska, especially South Dakota, especially southwestern Minnesota, but all of southern Minnesota is going to get hit very hard.
Holy shit!
And also eventually into Wisconsin as well. But the bullseye is going to be in southwest Minnesota. What you see on the map there is 1 to 2
Top
feet.
knot!
But really, to be honest with you, the computer models have up to 30 plus inches
Angie
of snow
Dasher.
in some places. Now it's April, just
Kiss
3
my
feet,
ass.
maybe.
approaching maybe 3 feet. It's April.
Did he
The
say
snow is
3
more
feet?
compacted. So to get those 30-inch snowfall totals is tough, but I can't say it's out of the realm of possibilities. And it's
He said it, not out of the realm of possibilities. Give him a thumbs up at CBS News for actually giving us the facts. Holy smacks. That's great. We like it. We love it. And we're white screened. Stick with us. Check out the snow totals here coming from Gratz and Company, which is not Schmumpany. Really not going to help us out. We'll get to the GFS model, so we're just going to kill that. Look at these totals. And let's just, for giggles, shites and giggles, go to the icon model, which is not a schmodel. We're going to do it right before your very lives. Holy there's very little difference there. There's very little difference between the icon and the GFS, except that you're fluxed. And we're going to see that shortly, even if you're portly. Let's pause it and just bring it to the end. So the GFS or the icon model is showing 16 to 22 inches in South Dakota over half of the state. Southwest Minnesota buried. Northern Nebraska can kiss my, well, you know how that works. Now, where's the GFS, which is the best for the Midwest? GFS will give us the best totals for actually the plains. It's insane. And it's showing some major circular deep areas of 28 to 36 here, unfortunately, in eastern South Dakota and northern Nebraska, and here in southwest Minnesota, we're looking at some heavy totals, which are not schmodals. These are real deals. And this is the new model just coming out. We've just re-upped into the new model. Holy. So this is very high resolution data, which is not Schmeda. It's probably going to be more like that. So here's the bullseye right here in South Dakota, and here's your bullseye in Minnesota. Say it ain't soda, but it is. And we're talking totals 28 to 36 inches in these regions. 28 to 36. This is a wide swath, and that is becoming a nub. A hub of a nub. And that's not to espouse the next 2 days of weather. Look at the snow totals out here in Wyoming. Heads up. 2.5 days, you're buried. Colorado is going to get heavy snow. Western Montana could pick up 36 up here in some of the higher elevations. All of northern Idaho. And look at the snow in the Cascades. It's insane. And it continues all the way into May. Snow into West Virginia. Heads up, James Crouch. You're going to get snow at the end of April. And it will not be pretty. Because I'm sure people have crops planted. Their gardens are planted. Sunspot 2738 is about to get real great. It's about to blow up. We have some space weather coming And it's not looking good. It's not looking pretty. This baby passed by earlier last month, and now it's back. And it's taking names. Alpha HHX is the designation, which means there's a 15% probability of C flares. 1% for M and 1% for X. And we're going to keep a close eye on this baby because it has risen the X-ray flux way off the deck, high up into upper A and B range continuously, as if a solar flare in A-B range is happening for the last 3 days. So the potential for this to blast up here into C is quite easy, as long as we get magnetic mixing, and it looks like it's mixing. So we'll be reporting on this tomorrow, and I will have an update in the afternoon if there is anything to report on, which is reportable. Seismic update. No quakes of note. Everything's quieting down. Downtown Leroy Brown. And this was a picture of the sun in that sunspot, but we're apparently not going to get it. I don't get it. Worldwide volcano news update. Bromo, Shivalush. Shivalush erupting to 13,000. We also have Ducono, Reventador, Planchon, Petaroa, and Ibu, with a plume rising to 8,000 feet. Reventador having activity estimated at 14,000 feet. Sabancaya up to 26,000 feet. As Sabancaya upticks, Nevados de Chillán is in the program with puffs estimated at 12,000 feet. Come check it out. And we're over here at Sakurajima, where we will watch in awe at the eruption, which happened 18 hours ago. Do it, Dab. So come check out this amazing footage if you want to see some Sakurajima boom boom. Well, Volcano YTS, give him a thumbs up. And check out that Bob Lazar footage. Holy schmacaroni. Global warming is shrinking glaciers faster than we thought. Yes. It's over, guys. They're gonna, in just a couple years, it's all done. This study is telling us there's much more to the story. In fact, there it is. In fact, a number of factors are making sea level rise, including fraud, placement of buoys, and other fear-mongering. Now, glaciers in winter grow, and they shrink in summer. And a separate study confirmed that glaciers are melting fast. It's like steroids on hyperactive. But they also determined that Southwest Asia is one of the regions where glaciers are not shrinking. But that's not what this story is about. It's about catastrophic loss of glaciers, even though they're growing in some regions. So you come up with your own conclusions on that one. Yeah, because glaciers shrink and grow all the time, by the way. Blamed for climate change, oil companies now invest in carbon removal. And they're going to make billions of dollars selling carbon to idiots as they remove it from the air and they kill the forests. It's crazy. Chevron, Occidental Petroleum, and BHP have invested in carbon engineering, a startup development technology to take carbon out of the atmosphere and kill our forests. So not only are they going to pollute all the waterways, not only are they going to pollute all the groundwater, not only are they going to pollute all of the soil, but now they're going to steal the food from our plants. And you people are going to buy it up and gobble it up and pay your taxes. Gobble, gobble, gobble it up. While mid-April, there's a blizzard about to hit 5 states with over 24 inches expected in 5 states, 30 or more in 2 of those states, and that's in mid-April. And there's another blizzard behind that lining up for April 18th that I didn't even tell you about in the same region. But it's just a couple of flakes because the earth is burning up. There's nothing to see here. Nothing at all. Not even in New York. Not even in Brooklyn. Nothing going on there this year. Just a couple of flakes. Seismic update. No quakes of note. Moderate uptick worldwide. NASA warns catastrophic supervolcano poses bigger threat to mankind than an asteroid. Well, no duh. Because the volcano is on Earth, where people live. NASA has warned that a catastrophic supervolcano eruption poses a bigger threat to humanity than does an asteroid. An eruption at Yellowstone, for example, would be an apocalyptic event. However, that will not happen in your lifetime. There are many other supervolcanoes that we have to worry about, like Campe Flegrei and Long Valley. Hello. Seismic update. No quakes of note. Astronomers have detected structures on the sun that lead you to tripping balls, man. Ripping your face off. That is plasma rain, man. There's Earth to scale. Can you imagine that party on Earth? Holy. The flesh, the way it would come off of the skin immediately would be almost painless. It would be like Bill Murray in a blizzard. It's just a couple of flakes. Just a couple of flakes. Now, astronomers have detected structures on the sun that lead to weird plasma rain. Yeah, they're called sunspots, you idiots. That's all I'll say about that article. Oppenheimer Ranch Project. We have a preparedness store. Are you aware of that? And I put new products in every day when members or subscribers email me what they want. We just put in some amazing season extender fabric cloth here with staples. I put in 5-bag Mylars with air removers or whatever they're called. Do it. Come check it out. It gets bigger every day. Bigger and better. So you can survive and thrive in the future. And help the channel by helping yourself. You don't have to give us $1. Buy a solar generator and we get 3%. That's a pretty good deal. And you steal it right from Steve Bezos, who just divorced his wife and gave her $38 billion, which is barely a scratch off of his tic-tac. LeakCon 2019 going to be live streamed by Ransom 420S Freedomist Films, as well as both of the presentation halls. We have 2 simultaneous talks going on all day in 2 different venues, which will switch up on Saturday and Sunday. So you will get access to all of the talks from all of the performers forever. And the only way to see these talks is to buy the live stream. They will be not revealed to the public for maybe a year. Who knows? We don't need the views on these. We need you to buy the live stream so that you get exclusive access to some of the most cutting edge science, esoteric information that you could possibly get your hands on. So do it now. That's all I'll say. You won't get it anywhere else. You won't get the magic mushrooms heal shamanic journey documented personal transformation achieved anywhere else but here. That's Rex Bear. That's Diamond. Those are psilocybin mushrooms grown by shamanic people, the Peruvians, the high mountain, the ayahuascans. They know how to do it right. And there was personal transformation achieved. If you want to know more, I will publish this live, and it is currently monetized. But I'm going to tell you this. The moment that the information started to download, I could not record any further. There was no point in recording. It does not make sense to record one's own actions, because the only person that benefits from one's own actions is one's own self. So if you want to know more about the experience, ask questions below the video and I will reveal it. But Rex Bear and I will do a live stream tomorrow night where we live over at Leak Project will answer your questions on what actually happened when the cameras went off. And all I can say is it was the most profound experience I've ever had in my life. So, that video will be available shortly. Go check it out. Now let's talk about snowboarding in the streets of Brooklyn. While the sheep continue to believe that the world is warming and articles come out about shrinking glaciers, snow at 40 degrees north latitude continues to fall into mid-spring, which prevents planting of crops. Now, I know it's just a couple of flakes, 22 to 34 inches in 5 states, but there's another storm behind this one, which is equally as devastating. And we're not here to scare you. We're here to prepare you. Keep calm. Boom time is coming. Every day is another boom day. Are you here to stay? Teach someone what you know. Do not try to change the minds of the indoctrinated. Try to nurture the minds of those that are willing to listen. We have a long way to go. Our community is growing. LeakCon 2019 is a good way to connect with people to grow our community. We need people to get through these changes. When the grid goes down, the shit's going to hit the fan. That's when we lose most of humanity. This is before the major event. So we're going to have a decade or more to rebuild and to prepare for what's coming. Are you ready? It's not about practical preparation, it's about psychological preparation as well. You need to learn to opt out of the indoctrinated, quote-unquote, society that you have been led to believe will help you, which is the way of the future. It's not. It's not. The way to the future is whatever you dream. Your vision can manifest. You can alter the future. If we have enough people altering the future, no one knows what that will mean. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. Each and every one of you should share this video. Without your help, we cannot grow. Without your help, we will not have a community that we can survive and thrive in the future with. Share this video with like-minded people. Thank you to all our Patreons, all our one-time donors, Topknot, Angie Dasher, James Crouch, all of the people in the chat that are always there, all of our new subscribers. Watch the old videos. There are thousands of them. We're approaching 50,000 subscribers. We'll hit that by LeakCon, guaranteed. The future is upon us. Mainstream media is getting more limited, owned by 6 multinational corporations. Soon there'll be 5, then there'll be 4, then there'll be 3. Then the grid will fail. Then the smart cities will corral you. Are you ready for the changes? Are you really ready? Do you know how to fish? Do you know how to hunt? Do you know how to wildcraft? Do Do you know what a blizzard in April looks like? Be safe. We love you. Share this video now.